This video is targeting mainly the earth angels who are here, those who have had difficulties having a relationship with your earthly family. Some of you may not have any relationship whatsoever, like myself. I don't have any communication with them. And it's more so because they don't want to talk to me. It's not the other way around. But this video goes out to you. You still have love in your heart for your family members, and there's a part of you that missed that relationship that you once had. Let's say, a few years ago before your awakening, or even from your childhood. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't always been bad, and so there's a part of you that misses them, that wish that you could still have that relationship with them, and you may even want to have the relationship, but you're not trying to force yourself into situations that in which you're not welcome. You know what I'm saying? So you just move on. You just live your life, on your terms and your way, and carrying out that which you are purposed to do while you're here in this life. I just, wanted to say, be very, very careful. There is a such thing as detachment, and I believe that detachment is a superpower for a reason, right? And so, yes, you can still love and even cherish some of the memories that you may have had, but you must stay focused on what your right now assignment is, because that is much more important than trying to have a relationship where the great mother may have cut that off, if you will. Me, myself, I have sent up prayers, if you will. And yes, I believe in prayer, that it changes things. But I also know that people have karma that they have to pay, so, but my point is, we are to forgive, and forgiveness is for us to keep our hearts pure and righteous, if you will. But don't open doors. You must be careful. Don't open doors, to those family members if they have not shown you, or if spirit have not given you any inclination that they have changed. I believe that people can change, but they have to want to change, and you must protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? And so don't be so quick to answer their phone calls, let it go to voicemail. And if they don't leave a message, well, don't call them back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in other words, you have to screen your calls, especially if you haven't heard from them in some years. What is this about? What do you want? Let them talk to the voicemail, because if it's important, they'll call back. Again, I really do believe that. But we must be careful and keep in mind that, again, we are not these bodies. So you should be connecting with your soul family, not your earthly family per se, unless you have earthly family members whose soul align with yours. This is the reason why I can appreciate the teaching that, energy doesn't lie, because it doesn't. It do not lie. So when the person's mouth is spewing lies, their energy is giving you the truth. And this is what we hone in on. This is what we pay attention to, and but yeah, be careful with those family members. because I know we're moving in a different season now, and some of you all are going to start receiving some phone calls that you haven't received in quite a long time. So be very, very careful. I do believe vindication is here. It is definitely going to happen in this year. We will be vindicated, and they will know who you are, absolutely, as the veil continue to thin, if you will. But be extra careful with who you allow access to you, who you allow back into your life, and around, your children and your children's children and so forth. Be very, very careful. Again, these were, and for some of you, your family members are very evil at heart. And this is how you know that you and that person, even though y'all may have came through, in the case of siblings, even though you may have came through the same mother portal, you're still not the same, though. Internally, you're not the same. So again, we could say Cain and Abel, for example. One was good-hearted and the other was not. That lets you know in the spirit realm they were not brothers at all. Well, the same applies here. So we should always be walking in the spirit, by the spirit, and testing the spirit of others, to see, okay, who is in operation of that body? So we don't pay attention to the external. We pay attention to the internal. you know so yeah, I'm expecting some phone calls from some people, but I'm not in no hurry to answer. I need to hear from spirit as to what to do. Do I answer this call, or do I let it go to voicemail, or do I just cut it off, period? Block them. Be careful is what I'm saying.